Hey, how's it going, everybody? Do you like Star Wars? Because we do too. Welcome to Nerd Out Nerd Style. I'm Clint Ritchie.
I'm James, aka Tater Nuts 99.
And get ready to nerd out with something I would like to call one of the best animation TV series out there when it comes to, no, actually, Rebels and Clone Wars, they haven't beat, but Bad Batch, Episode 1, The Confined, Episode 2, Path Unknown, and Episode 3, Shadows of Tauntus?
Tantus?
Tauntus?
Tantus.
Tantus? Tantus.
Tantus.
Shadows of Tantus. All right? Check it out.
Commander Kelly, the time has come. Execute Order 66.
Those born of Mandalore strayed away from the path. Eventually, the Imperial interlopers destroyed all that we knew and loved in the Night of 1,000 Tears.
It's well hidden and unstable. One blast to any part of it will destroy the entire station. Oh, it's beautiful.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
That's not the joke. Okay, ready? Why
I was
was
so ready for it.
why was Leia so disappointed on her wedding night?
Because Han's blaster malfunctioned?
No, because Han shot first.
Yes! Finally a good joke.
Don't worry. Next week I got
man.
you too. Next week's actually a good one too.
No, I'm just teasing. I like all your jokes, but that one took the cake so far. I liked it.
Yep. And if you like the Bad Batch, hit that like and subscribe button down below because we're about to get into this shit. All right. So, what'd you think about it?
I liked it. I think it was the best season opener by far so far.
I think Bad Batch finally got its groove back. First off, I thought it was bullshit at first. The second season, the first season, loved it. It was awesome. Second season, I was like, what the fuck is this? I forgot where the fuck it left off. And then I watched the recap and I was like, oh my gosh, that's right. We're right here. Omega just got captured. I completely forgot about that. So I was pretty excited. I got to watch it today. I actually waited till today so I could have a little bit fresh in my mind about what was going on. But I'm dude. I'm pumped.
Yeah, it's I accidentally watched it when trying to tend to my daughter, and the first episode and a half of the second, and I went back and rewatched it all, and I was like, okay, so it is better than I remembered it to be, because I just remember in a cell. And then, like, doing blood work and trying to see the different blood analysts and shit like that. I'm like, this is boring. What the fuck? And then I went back and watched it again. It's like, okay, Omega has been there a while. This is not like the first day. This is like,
this is what I got. She was there for 21 days, and then it pops over to the next scene, and she had been there for 150 days.
yeah.
But then she also looked like she got super old, which didn't make any sense to me because it was only like half a year. Like, what the? Who do you age her like a year for? Maybe 2 years. It was a little different. Like she grew her hair, like her hair is supposed to grow, of course. She got darker for some reason, and she's been inside. I didn't understand that.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. Obviously, the more with each episode, it gets better, and I'm hoping the fourth episode doesn't disappoint. Because last year, I remember we had a two episode premiere, and after that, we were like, dude, these episodes suck. it's really hard to get into it as a fan because they suck. They have no coherent storyline, no visible story path of what they're doing, where they're going, why they're there, and this week's is pretty good so far.
Okay, so we're gonna have 15 episodes of Bad Batch in this season.
Really?
15 of them. So I think that's the most that we've had so far. I think they're like, what, usually like 12 or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But 15.
Last season should have been 5.
No, it got, yeah, because you could take out all the bullshit that they went through. But they are sending those. Oh, I mean,
Pump the brakes on. Pump the brakes on.
I shot first.
But yeah, man. The first episode I would say is kind of bland.
I liked it.
Well, I don't mean like all of it's bland.
No, it's fine.
It's just kind of bland.
It's suspenseful, in my opinion. Like if you sit there and watch it and you hear everything that's going on, she's been stuck there for 150 days doing the same thing over and over again. Hunter, or I mean, what's his name? The shoot guy. What's his name? Crosshair. Crosshair
yeah.
is completely done. Like he's gave up. He's
Yeah.
gave up with life. He's shit. Like he doesn't
And
even.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
He got something wrong with his hand.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've been taking blood from him. He's like he doesn't have his groove. Maybe later on, his hand will stop shaking
Maybe.
because now he's able to shoot his gun. Like he's used to having to shoot his gun. He's not doing that no more.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think they're taking? You brought up blood, taking blood. Do you think they're taking everyone's blood or different groups of
All the prisoners.
clones at a time?
It's not just clones. It's all the prisoners and stuff like that. But they are the clones' blood is easier for them. I have a feeling because like it already has pretty much the DNA or the cellular structure
Resequence.
Yeah, the yes, exactly. They're just grabbing something and reusing it pretty much. This is why I like this episode. She's been doing the same thing over and over again, right? She hates this shit. She has to go and take everybody's blood, including her own, but then she takes it to Nalase. Nalase, instead of using her blood, she tosses it into the disposable bin. And now she says if they are able to grab this, you're going to be in danger. Pretty much, they're going to spill her blood is what I'm thinking. Like, use her like a guinea pig. Something like that, right?
Yeah, I got something. So my thing is, Nalase programmed the clones, right? Like she did the clone work on Camino. So did she knowingly make her special,
Yes.
or did it was it like a byproduct of her like cloning regimen? And then she's like, "Hey, by the way, you happen to be special."
No. Okay, look, she made 2 special clones.
She made the one
Boba
that had
Fett?
no modifications.
And then one that could actually had no modifications and could use the Force. That's what I'm getting at. Like that's what I'm thinking, because what they did was whenever she went to go talk to like the lab lady, when she went to go Calisay, the first time in the very first episode, whenever Nalase, sorry, when she went to go talk with what's his face, Hawk something
Hemlock.
When she went to go talk with Hemlock in that spot and they came back, he said something about that the specimen actually took hold this time.
But
And
the degradation was heavy.
The M count was super low.
Right. Like it came in, I'm assuming it came in, like, say, well, use percentage. It came in at 100%, but with the clone or the replication of it, it only came in like 30%.
Well, they're using the
And it's not
Emperor's.
enough.
They're using the Emperor's blood.
Midichlorians?
That's what that little bit of blood drip is,
Right.
along with the other one, and
Right.
and the midichlorians, the M count dropped significantly.
So I'm thinking this whole season is going to tie into how Emperor Palpatine came back in on the Rise of Skywalker, or the Last Skywalker, whatever it's called. This is supposed to tie in how that happened.
If you listen to the book, I'm pretty. There is a book out there. I haven't listened to it, but I have heard parts about it. They explain the where Snook came from, and pretty much he's a clone from Palpatine. But it was like in this stage where he actually had a higher M count, but it came out kind of fucked up. So that's why Snoke looks like he does. Okay, give me 1 second. Remember what I just said? I gotta go get me a beer. I'm sorry.
It's all right, dude.
I'm sorry.
Wait. I don't hydrate. I'm trying to. Bum, 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 bum. Bad Batch. Season 3. Episode 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. Mm-hmm. Bad Batch.
Damn it. Alright, I'm back. I had to tell my son to fucking put the food in the oven because Kayla's here now.
I ain't good, dude.
She yells whenever she has to cook.
So I'm gonna do what I've been doing, and I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you stuff on what we're talking about.
Yeah, do that, but are you? I haven't really put any like words on there. I only put like pictures.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm sending you the link. All you gotta do is right click on the link, and then hit copy, and then you go to the Facebook, or not Facebook, the damn YouTube where you're setting up your video at, and then hit paste. And I would always put on there. I'd
You're
hit
gonna have
like.
to help me with that. I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Just send him, and then I'm gonna call you because you're saying too many words right now. Once I learn it, I can do it. But like I have to learn it first, you know.
Right. Yeah.
You're saying copy it, and I'm going to guess you're in the description.
Yeah. We'll go over tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey, don't forget you're talking about Snook.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
Snoke.
Snoke. Yeah.
Hey,
so,
I forgot to tell you, man. They had a fucking shuttle crash outside of the perimeter. Remember?
Yeah. That's how it started off, actually.
Yeah, it is. And then they got killed by some red beast or some beast. We don't know what it was, what it is, what it looks like.
Yeah, it was definitely. We don't know if it was red. It could have been the dogs. It could have been their dogs. For all we know.
Could have been.
Or it could have been that big ass fucking beast right there at the end where they almost got. if you probably already watched it, to be honest, but like pretty much that's all that's happened. Well, okay, so they found out that they want the blood. They do the same test over and over again. That's been what's her face's life. She's like, I'm not a. They're like, you're not a prisoner, but you can't go nowhere.
Right. And then she makes a friend with the fucking the beast, the dog.
That's
what they call the dog,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name. I was actually hoping that you would have got that.
Usually she called him Batcher,
Yeah, something like that. But either way,
Lurka, Lurka Hound. I could send that to you too.
oh yeah, but then she's also causing mischief. So she is doing something with that dog. You're right.
Yeah, she's trying to save the dog, and well, she ain't trying to save the dog. She's trying to befriend the dog and
Well,
save Crosshair.
exactly. Okay, so she had like this plan. I want to guess it was her plan, but this girl is smart. First off, they have these dogs that they put like little shock collars around their neck or whatever, and they bring them in, feed them, and release them so that way they can keep on eating and they can give them commands through the shock collar, which is awesome. But she ends up befriending one of these guys, right? And it ends up getting hurt, big old gash on its side. So what does she do? She wants to help it. In order to do
And
that,
the droid's like, I'm not a medical droid. I can't do anything. What a pissant.
well, yeah, but in order for her to even fix it, she had to destroy that droid. Put some.
No. She just went over there and got the med kit first, right? The next day she
that's
destroyed
right.
the droid.
That's right. That's right.
The droid told her that it was going to be exterminated
Exactly. So she's
because
all
it got domesticated.
out of everything. Her life is went to shit. She's been taken over for 100. She's been enslaved pretty much for 150 years, made to do work. Her Crosshair has
150 days.
150 days. Sorry, Crosshair has gave up fucking hope. He sits in his cell lonely. She goes and makes the only friend that she can with one of these beasts, and ends up getting cut. Right? She does whatever she can to fix it. Then they decide to terminate it. That's not okay with her. She's not happy about that.
No.
What does she do? She destroys that droid and lets that thing go. This guy comes in and he's like, what's his name? What's his name again? Hawkins?
Hemlock.
Hamlock.
Hemlock.
Hemlock. Either way, he walks in. He's like, you're going to do what the fuck we say to do. You're going to calm down. I'm tired of you acting like a spoiled little brat, okay? If you don't, she goes, wait, you can't touch me. You can't touch me. You need Nalase, and Nalase is not going to do what you want if I'm dead. Like, so what are you going to do? And he goes, well, that's true, but your buddy down in cell blah, blah, blah is not so lucky, which is Crosshair.
I was having plans to do something with him later on, but if you continue to be a little shit, I can change those plans and be fine with my decisions.
Yeah, maybe that's why
every decision you make has a consequence. Every decision.
What was he doing with Crosshair?
I don't know.
Maybe
I
that's
would
why
like to know.
Maybe that's why his hand's shaking.
Maybe he's trying to learn his deadly perception. How he's so good at shooting things.
Yeah. You're right. It's got like that.
Maybe
gene.
so.
Trying to extract that gene.
Mm-hmm.
It's been picked and poked and prawned multiple times. That's right. Yep.
So we go into the next episode, huh?
Yep. Where it starts off with an evil green queen. Sorry. And what she's doing is
she's the syndicate. She's the not syndicate, but she's the we saw her in the Bad Batch, didn't we? Not in the Bad Batch. Was it the Bad Batch? Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Bad
Batch. Yeah,
remember?
She's the one that sent after the hit after them or whatever.
Well, I remember the dude with the horn. I don't really remember her.
Yeah.
I remember the guy with the horn and how they cut it off. Or somebody cut it off, but they got part of his horn back.
I'm thinking that's his mom.
That is his mom.
Because Hunter said, thanks to your mom.
No, she said my son.
Oh, yeah, her son, yeah. Yeah.
Which,
but, yeah, dude.
She's still an evil queen. She was dropping people. She had to stand on a race shield. And if she thought they were guilty, push a button, and they fall to their death. Crazy.
Yeah. Hunter and Wrecker show up with a syndicate that was supposedly trying to do the Duran family harm. And they're like, all right, finally we caught them. Send them down below.
What were the pikes? It was a pike.
It was a pike, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they said, what can I give you for this favor you've done for us? And they asked for the location of Hemlock's base. Royce Hemlock's his name. They asked for his base location for he's doing his secret of experiments. and are like, well, we have this one spot that we're gonna give you, and Hunter asks if it's verified, right?
Dude,
And
what a G of them to show up. Okay, like they were like, we need information, but this bitch is dropping people. Okay, when we go talk to her, we have to stand on this thing that she just pushes a button. So we need to be able to give her something she really wants. What do? They go get the one person that's causing them fucking problems, bring them and be like, can we have our toy? Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Basically, that's what happened. So they get the information. Hunter asks if it was authenticated, and they're like, "Just be gone before we drop you in this fucking hole." And like, "Hi, man, dude, we're gone." So they get there, but hold on, I'm not gonna try to tell the whole story because I'm going down that path. I see. But I'm so used to it. I'm recanting it as I think it. But how crazy would it be to sit there on that ray shield, right on the force field, and then watch her hand go down, like you don't know if it's going to drop you or if it's going to extend a platform.
And they were nervous, in my opinion, because
I would be.
yeah, I would be too. Look like they
You
were.
don't know what's down there.
Yep, they look like you. It looked to me at first. I was like, are they gonna have to fight their way out of this? No, no. But anyways, they get to this planet, and at first you do think it's the same one because it's covered with trees, just like the one in the first one, and you really think, oh shit, here they go, they're going to get back Omega. I didn't think that they were going to put this in the very first 3 episodes, but here it is, right? They get to the spot, boom, everything is destroyed.
Yeah, and it's not. And they thought it was aerial bombardment, which it probably was. But
I mean,
that's not the reason why they left.
Actually, yeah.
They had crazy ass vines growing everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, that's something I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, so afterwards, like they ended up running into some red regs. They were actually young regs, so they were used with like the bullshit DNA that they got left over from like another clone and blah blah blah.
No, they were cloned on Camino.
Yeah, but they weren't as strong as the like, cause that's the reason after Jango Fett died, they had to start siphoning off of actual clones, like the better clones. So like these guys are young, so they don't have that gene yet, right? So but they are still clones. They're still badass.
And they didn't have that chip yet either.
Yeah, no chip. Well, yeah, no chip. This is yeah, probably after.
I thought it got installed. I thought it got installed like when in childhood when they started doing their training.
But I don't know if this is after
66?
66 or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so like that's.
I would like to know how that turned out.
Yeah,
when do they get the chip?
I'd like to know. We do know that this all takes place within. I'm gonna look that up. Why don't you look that up real quick?
What?
I'll
when
look
does it take place?
Yeah, like when does this actually take place in the timeline? Season 3 or the Bad Batch, Because I do know some time had passed. Like, how old is Omega at the end of season 3? Or in season 3? That's actually the better question.
So, from the series premiere, the Bad Batch's place in Star Wars timeline has been surprisingly exact. The opening episodes take place during the events of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Specifically, Order 66 and Palpatine's address to the newly Imperial Senate.
Yeah, that's at the beginning. But, like, what...
Right. Yeah. I thought I did say season 3.
Because I do know that, like, time has passed. So we don't know how much time has passed is what I'm getting at. We don't fucking know. Pretty much.
It says here, the events of Bad Batch Season 3 take place during a pivotal period in the galaxy far, far away. Let's break it down. Timeline placement. The opening episodes of the Bad Batch occurring during the events of Star Wars Episode 3, blah, blah. Specifically, the time frame encompasses blah, blah. Season 2, Omega's journey. This places most of the events of the Bad Batch approximately 19 years before the Battle of Yavin.
So a whole year has passed. No, Lucas 19, isn't he? So this is like right when Luke.
Skywalker family
Yes.
destroyed the Death Star.
Which is when? Oh yeah,
It's when
BBY. We know that.
he destroyed the Death Star.
Yeah.
Season 3 picks up after events of Season 2, where we witness Tech's demise, Omega's capture, and Hunter's and Wrecker.
Well, I guess. Well, then some time passed, which is only like a half a year. So maybe there's no way all this has happened in a year.
And it says here the first episode of Season 3, titled Confined, occurs at least 21 standard days after Omega's capture, as depicted in Season 2's Plan 99. It says here, overall, Season 3 takes place around 18 BBY.
Which is a whole year later. After
About a year. Of Season 1.
Yeah. Okay, so they've been doing this for about 2 years now, right?
A year.
Well, that when you started Season 2, you said something about 19 BBY.
Yeah. Let's get onto it.
Yeah. Because I know
So-
some time had passed between Season 1 and Season 2. I just don't know how much.
So yeah, the Regs helped these dudes out, man. And how crazy is it that these dudes, these little kids, were stranded by other clones? And
they
it
were
made
following
them-
orders, man.
I know, but it made them hate other clones. So when Mox, he's like, I don't want to fuck with these dudes, but eventually he did help them. Okay, he was going to steal their ship.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That those vines, man. That's something I wanted to talk about. This is something made by the Empire. These vines
Yes.
don't die. They got too out of control, and that's why they shut down that place in the first place, and then bombed it to get rid of all their information. They made copies of
No.
everything, took off, and then they just left the subjects there and bombed the place. But they were planning on making these 3 guys were planning on making an escape whenever they departed in the first place. Luckily, they did that, and the whole place got bombed. They were the only 3 people that survived.
Yeah.
So they're badasses.
So, okay, at the end of the episode, well, during the episode, I don't want to skip over everything. During the episode, we see them come in contact with information of what system the new base is at, right? Their new training testing facility is that, but it doesn't specify what planet nor where on said planet is at the base. So check this out. As they escape, we see a creature similar to the creature on Tatooine that swallowed Boba Fett.
Oh yeah. I was like, it's a Snarlack.
So my question is, did they take that creature and did tests on
Oh, that's a good question.
or did they take that creature to Tatooine?
Dude, that's such a good question. Like,
Where did that creature originate from?
I don't. Oh, yeah. The Starlight Pit. I don't know if it. That's a good question. We could actually find out later on if the Snarlack was there before. Which I think it was. So they probably did some DNA testing and then made that one on that planet, because like that they thought it was the vines. Remember, they're like, oh, the vines,
Yeah.
and blah blah blah. So like
And are the vines related to the what do you call it?
the Snarlack.
Do you know how to spell that?
Snarlo. Snarlack. Or I'm sorry, Lack. I don't know.
SNA what? Snarlack?
Snarlack.
No, SARLACC.
Oh, okay, yeah. My bad. Star
Hey, you're
Wars.
fine, dude. Sarlaccs were dangerous carnivorous creatures located on Tatooine and several other planets. So it's not just on Tatooine and that's it. So
Okay.
throughout the galaxy, it shared common ancestry with other species, including Rathar, Blixus, and Vixus. One Sarlacc lived in the Great Pit of Karkon and Tatooine's Dune Sea served as one of the Jabba the Hutt's favorite pets and a means of execution. Sarlaccs began their lives as spores and were able to travel great distances when a male and female encountered one another. The smaller male would something. It don't go into detail. We should probably stop there because it might turn X-rated. But yeah, dude.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I do agree. I do like how that. Actually, if we want to go over favorite parts, I can. I mean,
Well, wait till the end.
yeah. But that was pretty much it. They escaped. They destroyed the thing and blasted off. Right.
Yeah, no, they dropped a whole fucking crate of explosives inside that thing,
Yep.
dude.
After one of them didn't work, they tossed one in and it was like,
And they're like, hey, whatever, you keep doing that all day. That feels good to me, daddy. Yeah.
yep. So that was pretty much it. They
Oh my
They leave.
God.
They go to drop off the
Okay, hey, so
the
check this out.
rigs. They go to drop off
Riz-
the rigs.
So check this out, real quick. Back to Sarlacc. When a male encounters a female and female encounter one another, the smaller male would parasitically feed on the female, diminishing her size while increasing his own. Once the male reached the female's original size, he would burst, releasing millions of spores into the air and atmosphere. Once Sarlaccs
like a
reach their
flower.
maturity, yeah, after 30,000 years, they would burrow themselves nearly 100 meters below the surface, feeding on creatures and humanoids unfortunate enough to fall into their mouths.
So they're terrifying
Wow.
beast.
So I'm gonna. This is actually a really fascinating read. I'm gonna drop this link in.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'll try and actually put that on there. As while you're reading it, like I'll just put that on instead of our faces.
No, that's fine. Yeah. Cause that's fucking epic, dude. This whole thing is fucking. I'm gonna take this picture and I'm gonna save it, and then yeah, dude, it's gonna be fucking awesome. Holy fuck, dude. Where'd it go?
All right. Well, anyways, they're gonna go drop off those kids, and now they're off. They have a little clue about where Omega is, but they don't really have that much to go on.
Yep. They know what sector, what system, but they don't know what planet. And they never do officially drop off the kids, though, right? Because it never show them. We know where they're gonna go. We know they're gonna go back to that island where it's real peaceful and everybody's happy and shit, right? But they never do go there. They never do go and drop the kids off.
Yeah.
I'm secretly deep down inside hoping they stay with them.
You think so? That would be nice, huh?
That would be really nice, especially after they lost Tech and they don't have Crosshair and
They're
they don't
kids,
have.
man. They need to drop them off, which is cool because they actually mentioned the island. It starts with a P. Can't remember what it's called, but it's pretty cool that they even brought that back as like a safe spot for everybody. I love it because they did go and save that island to begin with, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, episode 3, Shadows of Tansis.
Taboo.
Taboo? Oh shit, that's right.
Taboo. Pabu.
Yeah, my bad.
Now you're fine, dude. I just looked it up. It was like willy nilly. But yeah, episode 3,
It
dude.
doesn't even have a P in it.
It don't matter. I'm not gonna even argue with you.
You don't have to argue with me. I told myself. All right, here we go. Episode 3, Shadows of Tansis. Tansis, he's nut. Oh, sorry.
So, okay, Emperor Palpatine decides to visit Hamlock, right? This is like one of, not the first time, but one of the only times we see him in the animated series of recent dates.
Yep.
I'm assuming he's voiced by what's his name?
No, actually, they do a bunch of. Oh, you Sam Witwer.
Yeah, dude. Kenobi. I love that guy,
Well,
dude.
he also does. He does
Palpatine.
a couple times, yes. But
Yeah.
now I don't know who they got to voice him.
No, Ian. They got Ian.
They got Ian to do it.
Yeah, voiced by Ian McDermott.
Oh my
Emperor
gosh,
Palpatine returns in the new Bad Batch Season 3 trailer, flanked by his royal guards. Oh,
dude, that is awesome! I'm actually excited about that. They got
dude,
Ian McDermott to come back. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I just had a nerdgasm. Oh, I love his voicing of Emperor Palpatine.
I mean, he's the original.
Dude, I don't even care. Dude, you know how many times I said unlimited power, or better yet,
Do it.
some yeah, do it, or some believe the abilities to be unnatural.
Yeah.
Like,
You
dude,
kind of
like
messed
he's,
it up. That's fine.
he's nah, I know I fucked it up. I'm sorry,
Yeah, it's fine.
but he's legendary. But Sam Witwer or Whitaker,
We're
dude, he's fucking badass too, dude.
yeah, he's a badass.
Like I love him. Like I love his voice when he does the voice.
But episode 3,
Sorry, yes, episode 3.
Omega starts off her day like normal, of course,
Oh yeah.
but it's a little.
And
Different.
this time, Nalase Nalase doesn't have the chance to get rid of her blood sample.
Yeah, starts off her
Dun,
day like
dun,
normal,
dun.
but what happens? The Emperor's in town, and Nalase is needed.
Yeah.
So who gets to do her blood sample? None other than the other woman clone who was
Yeah.
taken off world a long time ago.
Emery Carr.
And yeah. So that's what they have to deal with.
Yeah, so this time she doesn't get her blood sample taken out, right? And eventually, at the end, towards the end of the episode, it gets discovered that she has what it takes to make a successful M count transfer and keep the original count.
Yeah, because that's what they've been trying to do this entire time. They just keep taking all these blood samples, doing these tests, and trying to figure out who has the right M count capability or blood to keep the M count capability in all these tests. Well, Nalase has been throwing away Omega's blood this entire time. She doesn't want anybody to figure out that this is the fucking key over here. Like, right?
So I have to ask, dude, do you think Omega is force sensitive? I think I brought that up in a latter
Look, I didn't want to
earlier
say
episode
she
of Bad
was.
Batch Season 2.
I didn't want to say she was, but the more they push this, I don't know if she's force sensitive or she just has the force gene mixed in with her that lets her reproduce a force sensitive type being.
Right. Say if they made a clone of her, then they would be able to, instead of cloning her, clone Palpatine into her DNA structure. And he can take his force essence inside of that.
And somebody can mess it up, and that's why you get this kind of messed up Palpatine that's stuck up on side this piece of robot. No, the robot at the end. Like, the one that's I am all the Sith.
Yeah, because I've been inside all of them. I'm a dirty hoe.
I am Bane.
I am Bane. Dude, it would have been so cool if Bane would have been like, I am the Sith. Oh, my.
They're not going to use that voice, though. That's something you got to get over.
I know.
Because whenever, when it comes to life, it's not going to be the same voice.
Right. I wish they'd make a trilogy over Bane, dude.
They need, yes.
The books.
A trilogy would be nice. Because you can show that. And everybody's been asking for it, but Disney doesn't want to have to use somebody else's product and have to pay them money, royalties. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're cheap.
But yeah, so
fucking assholes.
So I kind of skipped to the end a little bit, and I've been wanting to ask this question all day, and I'm sure you have too. But do you think that because I'm pretty sure Emery Carr, the doctor that's watching over Omega, the one with the visor, kind of like Tex deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure she's Omega, but old. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm not a
'Cause she's a
finished
clone.
version. Yeah, not a finished version. Like she has the gene or an attempt on the gene, but wasn't successful. But she's still super smart or whatever, and that's why she's like, I'm like you, and she said Omega, blah blah.
That's why I'm asking, because you see her face towards the end when they like, okay, yeah, we know it's Omega, and she's like, fuck, I'm Omega.
Yeah, I don't know. She's not the same as Omega, but she's definitely.
And let's keep in mind, Omega's name, Alpha and Omega. You have the beginning and the end. Omega's the end. So maybe Omega herself is meant to be the end of all force.
The end of the Force. I
Well, not end of the force, but like the closing chapter. Not of the force, but of Bad Batch. Who knows?
You're a bad batch. Okay.
I am a Bad Batch. It's fucked up.
Kidding.
All
Okay,
right,
so now she's off, right? She has to leave. She has to get the fuck out of there, right?
Yeah.
Because the person checking her stuff isn't Nalase anymore. It's somebody else. So by the time her blood gets around and it shows a positive beep, she needs to be gone. Otherwise, she's gonna be used as a lab rat.
Right.
She's in danger after that, pretty much.
So she finally goes and gets fucking Crosshair, right?
Yeah.
And dude,
And I
don't know about
I forgot
you.
about him. She's like, go grab my thing. Go grab my tablet. Nalase told her, go grab my tablet, find a ship, and get the fuck out of here. So I was like, yeah.
Even though all the ships are on lockdown.
Yeah, well, we didn't find that out until later on. But anyways, she went and got that tablet, and I was like, yeah, no, get the fuck out of there. And then she went and got Crosshair. I was like, I mean, I guess.
And then what was funny, what I liked, dude, is when she got him out, right? And she's like, hey, distract the guards. And he's like, you don't even have a plan? Like, you just escaped. Well, she's like, I have to escape now, so I'm a guy.
I'm winging it.
Yeah. Like, we'll make it. And so I love that he's like, hey, guard, come over here. Come here. And he's like, hey, I'm going to take your gun.
Yeah. Luckily, she did, dude. If she did not get Crosshair, I'm talking shit, but like, Crosshair helped her out escape 100%. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no. He's like, I'm going to take your gun, and then I'm going to fucking leave out of here, dude. And the guard's like, hey, man. No, he said, like, hey, dude, who made you in charge? Like, I'm giving you an order. And he's like, you don't want to outrank me.
Hey. You
He
hear
called the
this
other
guy?
guard. Yeah. and then Omega gets over there and opens the door, and he's like, and let's just say Crosshair still has it.
Yeah, he took his fucking gun, killed both of them with the stun gun.
Stunned him.
Yeah.
He didn't kill him.
Murder.
Disney won't have that shit.
No, they do it all the time. They do it all the time.
You never see anybody die anymore.
Yeah, Disney does suck about it though. Like, no, I mean, we just saw people drop to their death.
Yeah, but you don't see them actually hit the ground and splat.
You know what? You don't see that in a lot of movies.
Anyways,
The Walking Dead. You did.
Dude, you see Glenn's eyeball pop out of his socket.
And
then don't forget the dude's guts. Like when Negan cut that dude's guts open. Like, well, you do got guts. They're on the inside. Holy shit, dude.
You know what's crazy is like I haven't watched the last season. Did you watch?
I haven't watched like the last 4 seasons, dude.
Well, I haven't watched the last
That's
season.
real close to where I stopped watching.
The last season's like
It just got too fucking required to watch
Yeah.
kind of feeling.
I don't know.
You wasn't watching because you're like, oh shit, what's happening?
I waited till Netflix came out, but dude, it was
Yeah.
just going on for so long.
But let's get back to Bad Batch.
Yeah, Bad Batch.
So yeah, Crosshair fucks him up, and then they make their great escape, and then she's like, "Hey, the only ship I can take is the Emperor's ship." And Crosshair's
That
like,
sounds like a good idea to me.
Crosshair's like, dude, it's too well guarded, even for me.
Could you
And
imagine how fucking beastly that would have been if they would actually took that ship, though?
Dude, do you have how many guards you got out there? Like 10,000?
Just crawl through the vent, jump down, walk aboard while everybody's like standing like this.
Yeah, dude, that'd have been pretty beefy. But like, dude, there's a lot of dudes out there, man.
Hey, I gotta ask. Do you think everybody's walking around and then they're like, "Hey, the Emperor's coming! The Emperor's coming! Line up!" And they all just like line up, or do you think they stay like that the entire time?
Look, from personal experience, they probably do it as they see the Emperor.
Shit, he's coming! Could you imagine if the person that was supposed to be keeping watch saw too late? And Palpatine's like, what the hell's going on?
Like, y'all shooting dice? What the fuck?
Because we've seen that in Andor, right? Like, the people that were supposed to be keeping guard were like playing cards and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that assessment.
They just do whatever the fuck they want to.
Yeah. But so I liked when they finally get freed, and Hemlock's like, God damn it, they're in their kennels, and they're like, yeah, shut down the ratios, and then or bring up the ratios, and then they start bringing them up as they're going through. I got real vibes from fucking episode 1, and I was like, no, y'all have to make it, and they finally made it, and then I was like, okay, thank God.
Yeah, dude. I kept on seeing ratios a bunch in this one, like the reoccurring ratios.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing I could think of is like, oh, Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sealed Anakin's fate.
Yep.
Duel of
Anakin
Fates.
could have been the actual master if it would have. If it would have been for Qui-Gon's death, he could have been the master.
That's why that song is called Duel of Fates. If Qui-Gon wins, that's the master he needs.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon didn't win.
But anyway, so damn. They finally get their way out to which is ingenious because they didn't know where to go once they got out of the kennels, right? The chute. And they followed the fucking Palpatine ship out to the where they're going.
After they got out, they decided to go out right. They were like, "Oh, we'll just follow the delivery path because that was a cargo ship that went down." And they were like, "This is the."
I thought it was Palpatine's ship taking off because he was leaving as they were.
He left afterwards. They were like, "We need a
check it out." So Hemlock and him was walking out, and he told Hemlock that whatever you need to make your, because he said, "This is my grand scheme." Basically,
you talking about the escapees, right?
No, I'm talking about what Palpatine said to Hemlock. He said, "Whatever you need, you have my full backing of whatever it is.
Yeah.
Make sure it just gets done. I don't care how, what, where, and how much. Just get it done."
Oh.
And he got on his ship and he left. And then it cuts over to them out of the chutes. Or that's when he gets notified that, hey, something's amiss. And they said, shut it down. That's when they get out of the chutes, and that's when Palpatine's ships take off.
No, I'm telling you, he said we need to follow the flight directory path.
Yeah. Palpatine's ship.
It wasn't
Palpatine's ship.
I'm telling you, Palpatine's ship was after.
Well, we don't know whose ship it was.
Palpatine's ship was after that.
Right, he was on board of his ship.
It was literally right after he says that. I promise you.
It's okay. Let's get past it.
Yeah,
So
I'm
they
gonna have
follow
to.
the path.
I'm gonna have to fucking go back and look at it. And I'm recording
They
it. I'm sending it to you
you
later
just
on.
set it in here. Just set it, just like a 5-second clip. Just set it inside the.
Oh, well, yeah,
There you
okay.
go.
I gotta have to record it.
You have to. You have to do it through Firefox. That's the only thing that will record Disney.
I'll just
But anyway,
use my phone.
whatever you want to do. But look, so check it out. So they follow the path, right? And they get to that down ship, and that's when they realized that down ship was a piece of shit. It didn't even have comps, right? And
It was completely destroyed. That's the reason it fucking crashed.
she had enough power to bring up the comms array, but no ability to call out. And that's how the people that went out and looking for them, that's how they was able to detect them, because they found the power surge. They said they have a weird power anomaly. And so they found them, and then that's when Crusher said, "Hey, do you know about Plan 72?" And she said, "Tech made me memorize all the plans." And I'm like, yeah, sounds like Tech. And so, yeah, I love that part. That was fucking awesome.
Yep. And they were able to blast their way out of it. Well, not blast their way. Well, kind of blast their way. They came down for some stupid reason. A bunch of stormtroopers jumped out to go search, while all of them got beat up by one guy. Omega was able to jump and go up top and neutralize the driver, and then go around, shoot the other people that were trying to help. That were trying to help. That was trying to get Crosshair in order to pick him up, leave, and save the fucking day.
And by the way, yes, the fucking what's his name, Batcher? Batcher was on the ship when they left. He helped.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The little dog guy. She's like, come on, let's go.
Oh, I forgot to mention the coolest shit, dude. In episode 3 is where we learn of Project Necromancer.
No, they said that before.
It's episode 3. This episode 3 that we're talking about now.
It might have been the first time for the Bad Batch, but they mentioned it on The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about episode 3 for season 3 of Bad Batch. They talk about Project Necromancer. It was a secret clone research. I can't even talk now. Project Necromancer was a secret clone research project spearheaded by Chief Scientist Dr. Royce Hemlock in the Mount Tentis faculty, not family, faculty, or facility, whichever you want to call it, on Wayland. I guess Wayland's the planet they're on. Anyways, Galactic Emperor Darth Sidious considered Project Necromancer to be the great importance of the longevity of the Galactic Empire, aka prolonging his life by transferring his consciousness into another.
Exactly, because like if you transfer your consciousness, your force abilities don't go with you. I think a little bit do. I don't know.
That's why they have to have a perfect M count transfer rate. That way he can take his M count with him wherever he goes.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is kind of dirty if you think about the rule of 2.
Oh, yeah.
The whole purpose of rule of 2 is when Darth Vader got strong enough, he kills Palpatine, becomes a master, then he takes on an apprentice. Palpatine's like, fuck you, I got backup plans, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is fucking dirty, dude. But it worked out for Palpatine because Darth Vader gets killed on episode fucking 6. So it doesn't fucking matter anyway. Sorry for spoilers.
No, you didn't give everything away. Oh, well, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I was, I'm gonna go ahead.
So they're able to hijack
send
the
this
ship.
link.
They blast off, and everybody's fucking hunky dory. And guess what? Omega's gone. She's not stuck no more. Crosshair is gone. He's not stuck no more. They have comms to try and get a hold of Hunter,
Wrecker and Hunter,
which are headed to their space coordinates, kind of like their sector. They're headed over that direction, so they should be able to get a hold of each other at some point, and then they're going to meet back up. And not like, yes, we did lose Tech, which sucks, but we are going to have.
Or
Hey,
did we?
where the fuck was what's his face? Am I missing something? Where's what's his face?
He went with
What's his name? Give me.
Rex. He went with Rex,
That's right. He did go with Rex. What was his name?
the cyborg dude.
Yes. What was his name?
I don't know. Let me look it up real quick.
This is fucking with me.
Cast of Bad Batch.
That's not gonna happen.
It's gonna work. Shut up.
Did it
Fennec
work?
Shan. Is Fennec Shan in there?
Fennec Shand is in there. Yes.
Oh, Hemlock in real life looks like a fucking dork, dude.
That's what you get
Oh
for
my
being
God.
an asshole. Sorry, nobody
Cad
likes a villain.
Bane,
You did a really
Battle
good
Droids.
villain though. So congratulations.
Yeah.
For a cartoon character, you're very mischievous.
Harrison Dula. Emperor
What?
Palpatine. Ian McDermott.
Okay, well stop that. We
Sorry.
gotta find that one character.
I'm trying to look up to the cast. I'm not
ask
finding
who
it.
are the Bad Batch.
Hey Alexa, what is the cast of the Bad Batch?
Who are?
Season 1.
Cast of which includes Lasky, Jason Trent, Claire Lefebvre, James Hennigan, Jonathan Helwig,
No.
Mercury.
Hey Alexa, who is the cast of Bad Batch Season 1?
Not cast.
The main cast of The Bad Batch consists of Giovanni Ribisi as the Screamer, Diego Luna as Jimmy, Jim Carrey as Hermit, Keanu Reeves as the Dream, and Suki Waterhouse as Arlen.
Oh my god. That is not helping.
I told you it's not gonna work because I tried to do this already. Look, I got.
Why didn't I just say that?
Because I told you it's not gonna work. You said yes, it's gonna work.
It is gonna work.
Look,
You got Tech and what's
you
his
got
fucking
Tech,
name?
Wrecker, Hunter, Crosshair, and who the fuck is the other guy? And it's pissing me off. And he's actually in more episodes than all of them.
He's in quite a bit.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Echo.
Echo.
Echo. And it does matter, dude. How you gonna say it don't fucking matter, dude?
Fucking Echo, dude.
Look, I'm gonna say just for you and all of our people watching, I'm gonna send this link over to you so we could post it down below.
There you go.
Fucker.
We'll have a link.
Fuckerson, dude.
All right.
But anyways, yeah, man. What's your favorite part?
Favorite part. You wanna hear my favorite part?
Yeah.
Whenever they dropped. Well, first, whenever he dropped that one down his throat, that Starlack, and it was like,
Oh.
and then they were like, he's like, grab the
Grab the
chest.
case.
And then they just like dropped them all, and then he tossed that one down, and it was like ding ding ding. I was like, oh shit, what if that didn't land in there? What would have happened? Luckily
Nothing.
it did. Luckily it did, and the whole thing blew up. But I still love that sequence. Like whenever I was watching, I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. My favorite part is probably when all the scenes with Emperor Palpatine, Darth Sidious, all the scenes with him in there, and because it's not necessarily the story of the Bad Batch. It's the story and kind of explanation of how he comes back in the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I really dig all that, dude.
It's-
I
I think it's cool because like Palpatine hasn't been the focus of this, but yet he has, because they've mentioned like small little parts here and there. They've actually been doing that in like all the new Star Wars stuff that's coming out, because they're trying to make sense of how Palpatine came back.
yeah,
But yeah, I think
but that's
it.
my favorite part. All right, so you ready? You want to take us out, or you want me to take us out?
I'll let you do it.
Okay. Hey man, thanks for watching. Drop a like and subscribe below. If you like Star Wars, go check out our other content. We have so much content we cover in Star Wars.
Just check out our
Bad
nerd out playlist. It's all there.
Yeah, stuff. Bad Batch. What, season 2? Did we do a season 1?
Yeah, we did. We did all of them.
Okay, so we got all seasons
We
so
started
far
with-
caught up to
wait.
date.
Did we do season 1?
I don't know.
I don't think we did. We did do. We started with Andor, and honestly, I said a bunch of stuff, and like I thought one thing, it came out a different way, and then I learned more, and then I felt like a jackass.
Yeah. So go check out our other content, and we also have Mandalorian. I mean, we have so much content for Star Wars. It's getting crazy, dude. I'm really excited about it. And then go check out what we're doing otherwise. Clinton's playing video games on this channel. He's playing Power Worlds right now, and I'm playing Power Worlds and / Fallout 4. And I'm TaterNuts99. You can look me up just as it says on
Go
my name.
subscribe to his channel, TaterNuts99. If you're watching this,
DATER
go do that,
space
please.
NUTS 99. The channel name will be in the Adventures of Taternuts 99, and you'll see a bearded guy.
I think if you type in TaterNuts99, it'll pop up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Also, along with the 70 show, just get past that spot. Anyways,
does that really
I
happen?
think that's it. It does really happen because there's an episode in the 70s show. God, I can't talk again. That they talk about tater nuts. I never watched the show, dude. I never watched that episode, but apparently I'm named after that. That's not why I call myself Tater Nuts. It's just that's
Something
where it
happened.
originates from, I guess. I don't know.
All right, have fun, be safe, get the fuck out of here, okay?
And peace.